This is a workshop on how to make a weaving to represent your neurodivergence. So all you're going to need is a paper plate, or you could use an embroidery hoop or another. You could cut a circle out of cardboard or cereal box. And you need some yarn, this is to represent your neurotype. So something that you like the feel, the texture of, something that you like the color. You can be really intuitive, or you can choose something that metaphorically represents you. And you could even use recycled plastic bags. You could use clothing cut into strips. And so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut an odd number of strips around the edge of your paper plate. So I have 7 here, but you could go higher. You could go to 11. The more that you have, the more weaving you're going to have to do. Then we're going to go around so that we have 7 spokes here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to start weaving. So you do have to cut your yarn. And this is really simple. If you want to, you could wrap this around. You could use something like a spindle or a popsicle stick to kind of help harness your yarn. I'm just going to kind of go for it. So you're going to go over, under, and that's going to be really simple. So the idea is that we all make these weavings, and then you mail them to me in Northwest Arkansas. And I'm going to tie them all together, and I want to have a massive, massive piece that like covers a wall. And right now I have 5, so I need some more. If you have friends who would like to participate, the idea is that this is for neurodivergent individuals, but if you have a family with mixed neurotypes, obviously kids, all of your kids can participate. It's to celebrate neurodiversity. So you just keep going over, under, and as you can see, it starts to make a little circle weaving. So it's as simple as that. And if you want, this is not required, but if you want, you could attach objects. You could, put this on the string and put some small objects on to your weaving. So you're going to keep going until you can make it as big or as small as you want, especially with kids. Something really tiny is fine. Or if you want to go bigger than this, honestly, I need to take up some space to make this project work. So if you want to make a massive one, that's really cool. And then you can put it into an envelope and mail it to me, and I will add it to my collection. So you can leave it on the paper plate if that's easier for you, or when you're done, you're going to cut these and just leave the strings loose so that I can connect it together. So when you're done, you're just going to, I'll pretend like I'm done here, just so I can finish showing you the process. So you're just going to tie off the last one. You could do it a couple times if you're paranoid like I am. But these pieces you will leave loose. So it's kind of like a little spider or a neuron. And then I can connect it with the other weavings that I have to make this giant piece that celebrates neurodiversity. And once I have it, I'm going to start submitting it to art shows. That's kind of the plan, to exhibit it. And if I can't find somewhere that wants to exhibit it, I will make somewhere to exhibit it myself. So here are some that have come in. These have come from the US, the UK. I might be forgetting one of the locations, but we have like a pretty cool little variety here. You can see people have used different kinds of yarn and textures and beads. And I think that's what I have so far. But as you can see, if I want this to take up a huge space on the wall. I need more weavings. And if you'd like to make a big one, that's super cool. You can make it whatever size you want. But for the workshop today, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use a paper plate. If you don't have paper plates, you can cut a circle out of any old cardboard or cereal box that you have, or you could use any circle shape, a hula hoop, embroidery hoop, just to wrap your thread around to make your loom. So that's it. It's pretty simple. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll have some information about where to send your weavings, and I can't wait to pull this piece together.